So a lot of rattling around going on with that 9-minute Phill-Up at the end as the gas tank gets full. It is a Monday. Why does it seem so close to me? I don't know. Just seems very close. All right. So, anyways, it's Monday and it is the 9-minute Phill-Up. Of course, we'll have overtime. That's never a question. If you can, please join in. Please say hello. Please share your thoughts. Now, I really think we've got some stuff to talk about today that I think everyone's going to have an opinion on. Now, the Olympics, phenomenal over the weekend. Just the drama, everything that was, and I just thought it was absolutely fabulous. I thought the opening ceremonies were fabulous. The boats, I thought that was pretty cool on the river with the River Send. So you had the teams coming in. I did see this somewhere on social media, or maybe my son told me something that he had seen on social media. They said it looked like LeBron James was George Washington going across the river back in the day, holding the American flag with the rain coming in and everything. The singing was phenomenal. I cannot pronounce the woman's name. I can't remember her name. That was on top of the building that had was holding the French flag, and it came down. It's the blue and then the white and then the red came into her dress, and she just was killing it, singing opera. No idea what she was saying. No idea what she was singing, but just thought, wow, this is tremendous. All of the different things they did with the torch relay, I thought that was phenomenal. And then we do have producer extraordinaire Jordan here today, and I don't know if she had a chance to watch the entire opening ceremony, but Jordan, if you saw it, did you see Celine Dion's performance? First of all, I can figure out how you can get Celine Dion up on the Eiffel Tower, but a grand piano and a piano player in the middle of the Eiffel Tower. It's raining out, and she absolutely crushed it. Jordan, thoughts?
Well, I didn't really see the opening ceremony, but I saw like pictures and videos, and I mean, it obviously looked insane.
We'll get back to Jordan on the Olympics. All right, Marty. Let's see. What do we have? Marty. What do we got, Marty? All right. Opera with heavy metal music. Yeah, they had it. There was all kinds of stuff going on in the opening ceremonies. And then when they included the different international stars on the torch relay, you have Nadal. He takes the torch. Of course, the great tennis champion who's won the French Open 14 times. Carl Lewis is on a boat with him, with Serena Williams. I can't think of who the other person was that was on the boat with him, but then they just took over. Then they light the balloon, the cauldron, which goes up in the air. I did Celine Dion. I was actually moved to tears. I cried basically anything. So that's no surprise there. But yeah, and Snoop Dogg is, I mean, you want to talk about all over the place. My man Snoop Dogg is everywhere during the Olympics. I mean, he's been at all the events. He was opening ceremony. It's been amazing where he's just all over the place. But again, Celine Dion, no idea what she was singing in terms of the words because it's in French, but it was absolutely fantastic. Now, Kelly Clarkson has a tremendous voice. You can argue whether you like her as a
too?
No. She has a tremendous voice. You can argue whether she's a good talk show host or not. You can, whether you like her, don't like her, whatever. But she can sing. Kelly Clarkson was crying on air. They tried to get her response and she said, I can't talk. I can't talk. She said she's a vocal Olympian, and she just crushed it. And it was neat to see someone of that level be that moved by someone that did what they did. It was tremendous. But, Snoop's the man. Yeah, Snoop has been all over. Favorite event? Have you had anything that just wowed you and you just thought this is absolutely fantastic? Me, Hunter Armstrong, the local swimmer from Dover.
That relay was awesome.
It was awesome. It doesn't make it a little bit different when you know somebody that's.
I was like, well, I was watching it, and it was insane.
It was
I have no words.
it was unbelievable. I mean, he just crushed it. They were worried about him swimming the third leg. It was an anchor leg, and he won the race. I mean, it was even basically until he got in the water, and he just took it over. But then here's the thing about the Olympics: he wins that gold medal. He is just probably, I mean, over the moon with it. And then he has to come back on Sunday and qualify for the finals in the backstroke, his individual event. It just didn't go well. And he missed out by 3 spots. But he will have that Olympic relay gold medal you can watch that over and over and over.
I'll probably
again.
Never forget that moment.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it was insane.
It was. Have you seen anything else that you really were just, wow, this is unbelievable?
The gymnastics stuff is always insane. I don't know how they do that. Like Simone Biles and Suni Lee, like it's
how
insane.
high they get.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the. I think if I was judging, it would be basically my daughter and I watching on the couch, and it would just be, wow, whoa. If depending on how many of those you get, that's who wins the competition. There's actually no score. It's just the wow factor. So the Olympics were great. One of my favorite events. I don't know if you had a chance to see this, Jordan. I think it's like the decathlon of horses for equestrian. They have the dressage. They had that on Saturday, and that's basically it's basically showing how you can control the horse with basically not moving. Like the rider is just still on the horse, basically getting the horse to change its lead leg, which is not an easy thing to do. So it goes from right lead to a left lead, then you circle around, you're doing all these maneuvers. And actually, if you don't know what you're watching, it sometimes it can be like paint drying. It's like, okay, the horse is going in a circle now. What is so exciting about the circle? Well, the fact is the legs have changed. But then, so they had that on Saturday. So they have this, it's a team competition and individual competition at the same time. So then they go into the cross-country portion of the competition, which includes jumps all over the place. It takes 9 minutes is basically what the course took.
9-minute Phill-Up.
9 minutes. Hey, I like where your head's at, Jordan. So they had this one jump in the middle of the woods where they had jumps all over the place. It was amazing. They had tiny jumps, small jumps. Then there's this enormous antler rack in the, I mean, it had to be 2 stories, 3 stories high. It was enormous. And the horse is jumping through that into the grass and then goes on. But I was just fascinated. I was like, this is really good stuff. And then, so you have the dressage, then you go into the cross country, then you go into, I think it's the show jumping, which is the final part of the competition.
Oh, you know what else I watched? The rugby.
Oh yeah, the rugby's good.
I was like, what?
Yeah, they're killing each other. They're killing each other.
Yeah.
And the U.S. women's team is playing right now against France. They started off 7-0. And not to time stamp this part of the 9-minute Phill-Up, but then all of a sudden France came back and they were up 17-7. But I think the Olympics are off to a great start. I just really, really enjoy them. And this is who I am with the Olympics. I watched the live coverage during the afternoon. Didn't really get to see the gymnastics, so I watched that at night. But then it was also has the other things that I'd already seen. I watched them as if I hadn't seen them. I mean, I knew I was going to win, but it was still exciting. So that's 9 minutes of the Olympics, and we're going to take a break. We're going to thank Valley Converting, as we always do. Right there, I've got the arrow. At least on my screen, you can't see it, but I've got the arrow going underneath the Valley Converting. They do a fantastic job. They are absolutely wonderful, and I just want to thank them so much for being a part of the 9-minute Phill-Up, for helping us bring it to you. And right now, they've got a word.
Every piece of paper has a story. What if that story didn't end when you were done with it?
At Valley Converting, we turn your old paper products into recycled paperboard, continuing the story.
Locally owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio, bringing your paper to Valley Converting isn't just about recycling.
It's about supporting a cleaner, greener future for all of us.
We are here 5 days a week to help you make some green by going green.
And remember,
recycle for your future.
All right, we are back on the 9-minute Phill-Up. Thank you again, Valley Converting. Thank you again, Mike Biasi. Greatly appreciate it. Did you see the Filipino that won the country's first ever gold. I did not. I'm not even sure what event. Marty, you need to help me out on the event. I did not. I thought I saw basically everything. Maybe I didn't see everything. Let me know what the event was. Oh, fencing. Oh, weightlifting. I didn't get to. Here's the other thing. Now I'm gonna plug for NBC. I am actually gonna plug for NBC. They have the Peacock streaming network. Yesterday, they said we have the fencing final coming up, the gold medal. I get match. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what the fencing is. You know, you have wrestling match, swim meets, you have baseball game. Duel, man. Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Battle to the death. But yeah, so anyways, weightlifting. I was looking for that. But basically, they said right before they were showing I think swimming, and then the soccer was getting ready to start for the US women yesterday against Germany. Wow.
That was crazy.
We took down the Germans.
Yeah.
We beat them up pretty good. The women just said, "All right, let's go. Let's go." Oh, Dennis Rodman's daughter, the real deal. She's fantastic. I mean, and that was supposed to be their toughest game in pool play.
That was supposed
US
to be their
looked
toughest
really
game.
good. Yeah, they looked really good yesterday.
Wow.
So that's awesome. So anyways, getting back to the Peacock stuff. So I'm sitting there and they said the fencing's gonna be on, and we had run a story, or I think I did, or I just watched it on something. But Lee Kiefer, I believe is her last name, from Kentucky. She is married to another fencer. Both have won gold medals. I think he won a gold medal. So they both have gold medals. So she gets to the finals again. So she's looking for back-to-back gold, and she's going to go against someone from New York. Can't remember what part of New York City somewhere. Goes to Harvard, and they were going to fence in the finals for the gold medal. So I was like, all right, we got US 1-2. You know what? So they said you can catch all the events on Peacock. So I went, all right, let's see if we can find the fencing. So I flipped over real quick, found it just as it got started, and Lee Kiefer dominated, just took her apart. But it was fantastic. So if you want to watch weightlifting, boxing, so I am really going to be in trouble. Jordan, I may not get any sleep, the next 2 weeks. I may just be up watching different events. Okay, here we go. All right. So the Olympics, they're off and running. They've been phenomenal. Marty, thank you for that. I did not see that. I'm going to go back and watch that. I'm going to go because that sounds like it was probably a tremendous reaction. How about wait a minute, before we leave the Olympics, I see this. I can't do that. Jordan, I'm literally for 2 weeks, people are getting tired of hearing me talking about the Olympics. So anywho, the French swimmer, Leon, can't remember his last name off the top of my head, but he's absolute sensation. He's the swimmer that took Michael Phelps' record, his last world record, off the boards. And Michael Phelps is his guy. So basically, the interesting story they did around him was he wrote a letter to Michael Phelps' coach saying that he wanted to go and swim for him at Arizona State University. So the coach said, "Oh, we'll take a look at it. Thank you for your interest." Well, they got together, and this guy is just crushing it. He's won the 400-meter individual medley. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's basically 2 lengths of each discipline. So it's butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle. He just kept getting further away from everybody. It wasn't even a competition, but it's in a sold-out arena in France, in his home country. And when you swim, you can hear it's kind of muffled when you're doing the freestyle because you're turning your head to the side. So one ear's in the water, the other water's rushing over it. Butterfly, you're kind of in and out, but you're not really out of the water that long to really hear anything. But in backstroke, you really can't hear much because both ears are covered with breaststroke. You can hear everything. So he's going down the pool. He's doing it. He's going down the pool doing his breaststroke, and he's down in the water. Head pops up. Now, and every time his head would pop up, they chanted his name, and there's like 20,000 people. Taylor Swift, I think, held a concert there. It's the biggest arena in France. So if Taylor Swift had to hold her concert there.
Yeah.
Where else would she hold her concert? Yeah. She's bigger and badder than everybody.
What's it called?
Called the French Arena. I don't know. It's in French. I don't know. I need to learn this stuff. Anyways, so he just kept it up and down in the water, and he said it was absolutely phenomenal. So, anyways, I haven't even gotten to the national days yet, so we're gonna get to the national days. I think Marty might have an opinion on this. I think Jordan might have an opinion on this too.
Oh yeah, she
All right.
played there. It's yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she did? Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So here you go. This is our first national day, lipstick day today. National Lipstick Day today. Now here's, oh, hey, James. What's up? I didn't have my glasses on. I missed you. I'm sorry. There you go. Hopefully everything's good. All right. So we need some opinions on this. National Lipstick Day. Wear your best color today. That's what they say. Now here's the problem, though. Back in the 1700s, now allegedly, apparently, according to National Day calendar, George Washington may have enjoyed wearing some lipstick. Cool. But here's the deal: the British Parliament in 1770, not into the lipstick. No. They basically banned it in 1770. They banned lipstick. Why? Jordan, you get one guess. You get one guess. Tick, 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 tick.
I don't even know what it would be for. Like,
All
why?
right. Banned because it was a devilish attempt.
What?
A devilish attempt. You heard me. A devilish attempt, apparently by the ladies, to trick men into marriage.
Oh,
That was all it took. Apparently.
just lipstick.
Hey, that red. Got to get married to her now. I mean, what were they thinking back then? Or and they actually associated it with witchcraft. With I can't make this. This is National Day calendar stuff. These are my notes right here.
Where did
These
they
are
get their
actual
information from?
I don't know, but I'm a little worried about the weakness of the men back then. That all it would take was she put on some lipstick. I'm done. I have to marry this woman. If it was that, it's just crazy. Just crazy. Anyways, fan of red, but it doesn't go with my complexion. All right, Marty. Well played. I like that. Maybe a little rouge. That would be type of red. Anyways, all right. So National Lipstick Day. And then you have you get it's good eats today.
Oh yeah.
If you want to have some food today, today's the day to have some food. We'll start with National Lasagna Day.
Oh.
Always good. One of the oldest kinds of pasta. Boom. There you go. For Lasagna Day. 14th century. Back in Greece, they were doling out the lasagna during the height of the Black Plague. So, people are dying, and they were like, hey, we're celebrating with lasagna. And they would, got a birthday? All right, 4 of the people in your family died, but we're going to have some lasagna. We're all good. No, that too soon? I look over George. She's got her eyes covered. I think it might have been too soon.
The things that they come up with.
I'm telling you. And then the first actually printed recipe, or the first recipe that they actually found for lasagna, back in 1634. 1634. Okay. Here's a guess for everybody. A question for everybody. How many wings, on average, does each U.S. citizen, adults, I guess, eat in a year?
A year?
How many wings? How many chicken wings, buffalo wings, whatever you want to call them? How many in a year do you think people average per year?
100.
Ooh, good guess.
Is it
low.
lower? It's low.
Higher.
Really?
Higher. Get another guess.
300.
Ooh, close.
Really?
Close. But if this was a game show that I will not mention by name and you went over, you would be wrong. So a little too high. 290 wings. That's what everyone averages. Now, on, let's see, wait. 213. Marty with a good guess. Not bad. Now, here's the deal. We have a Friday wing lunch with some friends of mine. It's our cheat day, and we have wings of all different varieties. We've come up with different recipes and names for them. Some of the names can't be said here, but the wings are fabulous. Now, Anchor Bar in Buffalo is usually credited with being the original wing place in the country, but 290 per year. My Friday lunch throws that completely out of whack for anybody that goes to that. I mean, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But That's a good day. I mean, wing day and lasagna day. If you don't eat well today, you're missing out. Because if you like lasagna, today's your day. If you like wings, today's your day. And you can find both of those pretty easy. Neither one. Well, the lasagna is not really a hard make. Just get the ground beef, brown up, put it in there with cheese, bubbly goodness. Jordan's like, "Yep, I'm in. I'm in."
Yeah.
So those are our national days. We are in overtime. How long have we gone? We've already gone 22 minutes.
Yeah, it's been.
We were flying though. Didn't it seem like it's the Olympics? People. I'm going to say this.
We're the Olympics of podcasts.
I like that. And yeah, I'm going to just say this now, and I think Jordan might have to reel me in. Olympic talk is going to be a lot of talk. Yeah. It's going to be pretty big. Yeah, Major League Baseball, National Football League training camps, college football training camps, WNBA. Well, they're on a break. WNBA catches a good break because they get this. This is actually, I think, the gold medal.
Oh, I like that. Yep.
Marty, thank you very much. Okay. Get my composure. Marty, you're too kind. But anyways, they have a good break. So Caitlin Clark in Boston from Indiana, the team, they didn't make the team. Angel Reese, all those rookies that came in. Boston's not a rookie, she's a second-year player, but all those rookies that came in and they had no break between the NCAA tournament and then the start of the season. They literally went from the Final Four to training camp into the season, and they're off and running. They get a 2.5 week break basically because of the Olympic time slot. So I think I would imagine a lot of those players are going to be pretty revitalized. I would imagine their legs will feel better. Everything will feel better, get a little break. Allegedly, Caitlin Clark was going to be going to Mexico. That's what they said on the TV, watching one of the games. So hopefully she had a nice trip. So yeah, all of those things pale in comparison to the Olympic Games. So I apologize ahead of time if you're not an Olympic fan, but we'll talk Olympics basically every day. But then we're going to talk about all kinds of other stuff. Marty, I will go. I'm going to, this afternoon when I'm having lunch, I'm going to go and check out the weightlifting and see the gold medal performance and see. That's got to be, because he absolutely had to know this is the gold that we've never won before as a country. Never won. I would imagine that performance will have that person never paying for anything again in his home country. Just they'll take care of him. I would think. I would hope. How about our man Fink in the swimming? His wife's pregnant, former Olympic swimmer herself. Pregnant, get ready. Doctor's like, no, can't travel to France. It's too close to your due date. So poor planning on their part. Come on, let's plan that out a little bit. But it is what it is. Babies come when babies want to go. But he goes there and he's like, I could win the gold medal, and won't even be close to the biggest thing. He got the bronze. No, he got the silver. Silver, yeah, he got the silver. Tied for the silver with Petey, who had won 2 golds in a row and was going for the 3-peat. And then the Italian comes up a winner. And what a race. I mean, I think the time from first to fourth was, hundredths of seconds or thousandths of a second. It's crazy. It's fantastic. We haven't even gotten into, we're only 3 days in. Not even 3 days in. It's going to be awesome. Okay, everybody. I'm done. We got to go. We got to go do a show. And if you're looking for the midday program or the WTOV9 News 9 Live at 5 for the next few weeks, they will be on Fox 9. So at midday, WTOV9 will be featuring Olympic athletic achievements, and again at 5 o'clock. So News 9 Live at 5 and the midday show on WTOV9. Both will be moved to Fox 9, so you can find us there. And you can find us here every day at 10 o'clock, courtesy of Valley Converting. Can't thank everybody enough for checking us out. I greatly appreciate it. And remember, everybody, 2 rules. Have fun and always try your best. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you on Tuesday. Bring your Olympic stories.